a good night for the kids tonight. I really tried hard. I wanted to put a smile on their face. We went to our favorite restaurant in Brooklyn, New York, Ortobello's. And, he took very good care of us. Andy, the owner there, he's like family. He's like family. He knew my wife and my mother, very, very well. And he did very good by us. And we just wanted to have a little fun. I visited a friend, a very good friend of mine out in Brooklyn, and he kept us company the whole night. And the kids, he has kids. He has two kids. He has just like me, a boy and a girl. Michael and Sophia. He has got a boy and a girl. My friend. They had fun the whole night, and he was a great support system. My good friend, my buddy Joey from Brooklyn. And then we went to Ortobello's. So I just tried to have a fun night with the kids, but you know, Andy's saying, "Rich, man, how you holding up, man?" I was like, "Not good." You only get one mother, and oh my God, I can't believe my mother is gone. Oh, I can't. My mother was. I'm so sorry, Ma. I'm so sorry that you're gone. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Ma. I wish you could hear me. I wish you could hear me. It was so fast she went. Ah, I watched my mother collapse. I watched her. I watched her go in like 10 minutes. Something you don't want to see. I'm gonna have nightmares for the rest of my life. My mom was like, I can't breathe. I did everything in my power. I called the paramedics. I called 911. I was pumping air into my mother's lungs. I was giving her mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. I was giving her CPR. They told me when they got there, the paramedics, they said, "You did good. You kept it going." I think there was a little pulse. They worked at her for 15 minutes straight. That was it. And they called it. You have no idea. Nobody understands how, like, in a matter of 2 weeks, I lost my wife and my mom. People keep asking me when the services are going to be for my wife and my mom. This is private. Look, my mom is having a private function. It's just with her family. Thank you, thank you, Gabriel. It's not open to the public. My wife, it's a very small thing. It's just me and the kids. That's what my wife wanted. Now, people keep asking me about this. It's not open to the public. I'm sorry. Okay, I apologize, but that's just the way that my mother's family wants it. That's the way my wife wanted it with us. People just keep asking like over and over again. So that's just the way it is. Um, I don't know how I'm going to live without my mother and my wife all my life. I'm 47 years old, as you can imagine. I know my mother my whole life because she gave birth to me, right? She took her 47 years. My mom has been my biggest supporter in my corner. She's always been here to take care of me and worry about me. And it's just like little like things, it's motherly things. You're not feeling well, you gotta go to the doctor, you gotta get checked out. You gotta get checked out. You got my wife was like that too. It's like the two people that loved me the most are now gone. The two people who loved me the most. I'm alone. Look, do I have people I could call? Like, I mean, yeah. But everyone's living their own lives. You see, I don't know if you've ever had an experience in your life, and I actually don't wish this. I don't wish this on my worst enemy, where you have lost like the two rocks in your family. In my case, it would be my soulmate, my wife Jennifer, my best friend, the mother of my two children, our two children, and my mother, Josephine. Now, what happens when you get a tremendous loss like this is that you still kind of need the same level of love and support that you had before because that's what you're used to. Don't you understand what I'm saying to you? You for 47 years, for 47 years, my mother loved me, took care of me, always was in my corner. So it's like you just get used to that. You get used to that. And then you try to get it from other sources, like you'll call up your aunt or you'll call up your cousin or you'll call up your friend. You ain't getting that type of love. You're never getting that love again. And it's the same concept with my wife. It's like she was in my corner 24 hours a day, my wife. My wife was here morning, afternoon, evening, everything, all night long, midnight hour. She's here for me. You ain't getting that again because everybody's living their own lives. Everybody's doing their own thing. I mean, people like, yeah, they'll talk to you a few minutes. Rich, I got 5 minutes for you. What can I do for you? And, you pour out your heart and they listen. And then after that, they hasta la vista, baby. They got to go. Why? Because they got their own kids. They got their own gotses. They got their own jobs. They got their own families. You follow what I'm saying to you? So that's the bottom line. That's it. But see, the thing is that this all becomes very confusing. It becomes very, very confusing because you're used to a certain type of love and support, which I got from my mom and my wife, and I'm not getting it no more. And then you feel so alone. You have no idea. I hate to say this, it's like this feeling of dread. This feeling of dread comes over you. And you realize, I'm effing alone. I hear the ringing in my ears. It's probably my wife and my mother. I hear every time let me tell you something. I come upstairs to my bedroom, ringing in the ears. I don't hear it nowhere else in the house. Just upstairs. I don't hear it outside. Just in my bedroom for some reason. I don't know. Maybe something. I don't know. I don't know what's causing that sound, but I hear it all the time. I don't want to be alone. I hate being alone. I know you're gonna say, "Well, you got your kids. I got my kids, but it's different." It's like, look, what it is with the kids is basically I got to be strong for them. Listen to me. It's not that they got to be strong for me. I got to be strong for them. That's the deal. They're kids. They're kids. They just want to be kids, and as they should be. They're just kids. So you can't expect like your kids to rescue you and to save you because it's not gonna happen. Kids are kids. Dad, what are we doing? I want to have fun. Dad, what are we getting to eat? Dad, what are we doing for entertainment? I want to have fun. That's it. So it's like you're ultimately at their beck and call to make them happy. And that's it. Then they come home, they go to sleep, they go to school, they got their whole routine, they got their whole agenda. That's it. So, you know, I love being around them. I love them. I love taking care of them. They're my kids. Jennifer wanted me to be a great dad. And she said, God forbid anything happens to me, you're gonna have to be a great mom too. It's like I'm Mr. Mom now. Not only am I dad, I'm Mr. Mom. Forget about it. Forget about it. Maron. I'm Mr. Mom and Mr. Dad. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But other than like hanging out with my kids, it's like there's that certain missing part of my life, that romantic part, the intimacy. My wife would come upstairs, rub my arm, take care of me, cuddle with me, tell me everything's gonna be all right, no matter what I'm going through. Just love me, kiss me, be there for me. That's gone. And there's nothing I could do to get it back. It's like, when a girl breaks up with you, there's a similar feeling to when someone like that you love passes away. There's a similar feeling because you have that feeling of loss. Like someone breaks up with you, and let's say you had that love and that intimacy going on in that relationship, the romance. But then she's like, I need a little break. I need a little break. Okay, so you break up for a while. You still feel that pain. You still feel that hurt, but there's a difference. There's a difference, and I'll tell you. Difference is, well, you might be able to get her back, first of all, right? There's a possibility that over time that she'll change her mind and give you another chance. Or you might find out like that song from Sting, if you love somebody, set them free, 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 set them free, set them free. You might decide that's it, set them free. It's just not working out. But when someone passes away who truly loves you and you truly love them, let me tell you the difference. You don't want to set that person free because you love that person with all your heart and soul. You don't want to set them free. And that person loves you back with all her heart and soul and loves her children with all her heart and soul. But she was robbed from you. She was stolen from you. So you could say stolen by cancer, you could say pneumonia. I don't know. She was stolen. My mother was stolen from me too. All in 2 weeks. What are you going to do? Hold on here. I got to find my, hold on a second. Trying to relax here a little bit. So, if anybody has a good heart, I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of videos tomorrow, making up all the thank you songs. If anybody could help me and support the Apefather here, that's the Cash App. It's the $ Richard Lavoie. Let me put it this way here. Hold on. So that's my Cash App. $ Richard Lavoie, $RICHARDLEV as a Victor OI. This is my Cash App. There is no space, no underscore in between my first and last name. Anybody has the good heart to do any type of contribution, like I said, I just lost my wife. I just lost my mom in the span of 2 weeks. We are all hurting very bad. Financially, we're hurting. Emotionally, we're hurting. Spiritually, we're hurting. I need answers. I really need answers from God why he did it, why he did this to me. So if anybody has the good heart, this is my Cash App. If for whatever reason you don't have Cash App and you want to do a super chat, God bless you. Okay, you don't have Cash App, there's always a super chat. But the Cash App's a lot better. It's instant, less fees. Cash App is definitely the better way to go if you have Cash App. Gabriel, I don't know if you're still there. Could you type out this Cash App for me, brother? If you're still there, Gabriel Griffin. It's the $ Richard Lavoie, $RICHARD, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, V as in Victor, O as in Oreo, I as in Idaho. I don't know if Gabriel's still there. If you are, if you could type out that Cash App for me, I'd appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Oh, it's not L-A, it's L-E. I'm sorry, Gabriel. You almost had it perfect. So it's Richard L-E, not L-A, L-E-V-O-I. Yep, thank you. Thank you, Gabriel. So my Cash App is pinned. You probably see it on the bottom. It's the comment by Gabriel Griffin. It's hard, brother. Look, Gabriel, it's hard. Look, Gabriel, can I just explain to you what's going on? I'm in counseling. I'm going to give you the whole. I'm going to give you the whole rundown. Okay. I just started counseling. I'm in counseling. I'm seeking. I'm seeking help now because I'm hurting. I had to man up. I had to man up and say, I can't do this without help. I need to get help. It took me a while. Listen, I know it seems like I eat really bad, but you ever hear this expression, brother, where it says, you know what's better than eating a whole sandwich? A half a sandwich, right? Have you noticed I lost a lot of weight? I don't know if you saw me in the past, Gabriel. I weighed, I'll just give you like a heads up. I weighed like 305 pounds. Now I think I weigh under 260. I think I weigh like 258 or something like that. Um, I'm losing weight, brother, so I must be doing something right. Everything is okay right now. So, um, I lost like over 50 pounds. So I've been walking a lot. I drink a lot of water. I'm trying, my man. I'm always there for the kids. People always ask me that question too. They're like, they don't understand I have the right to hurt. I can't stand it where people feel I don't have the right to hurt. I have the right to hurt. But I'm always there for the kids. I always take care of the kids. They're in school, they come home, they eat, they have fun. I'm 100% dedicated to my kids' education, my kids' happiness, my kids' health. I take them all their doctor's appointments. Look, like what Gabriel just said, one day at a time, there's only so much I could do. It gets to like a point where it's like, there's only so much I can do. You know what I mean? I'm trying everything. I'm trying everything to be a father in a way, to be like a Mr. Mom. I'm doing everything right now. There's only so much I could do. I mean, you do get to a point where you need help. You need a support system. And like I said, that's where all the cash app stuff comes in. The more support that I get from you guys, it's just the more support I could do for my kids, my family, and get like, people to come in here, maybe like help us out, clean the house, cook everything. I'm trying to do it all myself. Like I know for all the people, you're like, you do everything. Listen, I'm taking the garbage out. I'm cleaning the clothes. I'm cleaning the dishes. I'm taking care of the kids. I'm taking care of the dogs. I'm doing it all, but there's only so much I could do. Thanks, Mark Tube. Yeah, I'm trying to tell people I've been eating a lot less. I know it looks like when I went to Orbello's, my friend took care. By the way, my friend, he's a friend of the family. People don't understand this. He took very good care of us. He knew my mother. He knew my wife very well. Let's just say that dinner was very, very taken care of. Let's just say, you know what I mean? I don't understand like why people like ask these crazy questions, like Giovanni here. Why are you asking me this for? Like these people come out with these insane, crazy, lunatic questions, man. All of Jennifer's services is going to be paid for. It's done. It is crazy. Did you even contribute? Did you contribute? Did you contribute? I'm asking you, did you contribute? And you notice I was not answering? Did you contribute? Did you contribute? Crazy. Let me get rid of this guy. Bye bye. Bye. Crazy people, man. So Jennifer's services are done. Okay. Jennifer's services have been paid for. My mother's services have been paid for. Okay. So just to give everybody an update, all the services are done. All the services have been paid for. As far as if people keep asking me, will there be services for the public? The answer, unfortunately, is no. My my mother's services, we will have some of her sisters, her family, her brother, some relatives, but it's going to be a private function. My services with my wife will be a private function. It's just going to be us and the kids, and that's it. It's just the way my wife wanted it. No disrespect intended, but to anyone. No disrespect. Just that's just the way she wanted it. Um, so everything is completed. I'm not going to announce, that my wife's been cremated. I mean, people are psychopaths. So let's just say it's all taken care of. Okay, leave it at this. Services have been paid. That's it. There will not be a public service, unfortunately. So that's it. That's finished. It's basically it's completed. It's completed. Okay. Now, so where are we now? We're at the point now where I got to take care of my kids. I got to be a great dad. I got to be I got to be a Mr. Mom. I got to be a Mr. Dad. I got to do everything here. It's all about the children. It's all about the children. So you might say, well, what does that mean exactly? Well, it means when my wife passed away, I lost the income of being her caretaker, which was $3,000 a month. When my mother passed away, God rest her soul, and God rest my wife's soul. May they both rest in peace. God bless them. I lost my mother's Social Security pension. That's like $3,500 a month. She's talking about $6,500 a month I lost. That's why, just to get back on track again, I need to get that back. I need to get that income is just like to pay bills. Like, let's just be clear. Thank you, Mark Tube. God bless you. God bless you, Mark Tube. So the 6,500, I got to make that up. That's just to get me back to the starting point of where it was before. Then after that's completed, it becomes like other stuff, just being there for my kids, man. Maybe I was thinking about going up to Florida, take them up to see a buddy of mine, Joe Vito Sparacino out there in Florida. You know, we'll see. We'll see. That's just the way it is. It just never ends. One thing after another. You gotta roll with it. Roll with it, baby. Listen, I got hit with tremendous, tremendous, tremendous problems. My family, my kids got hit with it. You don't understand, man. You don't, unless you're in someone's shoes, you don't get this type of pain. This has got to be this last couple of weeks of my life have been by far the worst in the history of my whole life. I have never experienced such pain. I watched my mother pass away. Do you understand this? Like, let's be. I saw my mother collapse. I saw my mother say, "I can't breathe." I have nightmares every night over this. I'm gonna have a nightmare again tonight. I have it every night. I wake up in the middle of the night screaming. Like, seriously, I get scared. It's such a vivid, vivid dream. It's such a scary dream. It replays itself every night. And my mother can't breathe, and I see her slip away. I try to resuscitate her. I'm putting air in her mouth. I'm blowing her CPR. Call the paramedics. It's just I can't. I just keep seeing it replay and replay and replay in my head. No, I know all about Bitcoin, man. I know all about Bitcoin, believe me. I know all about Bitcoin. At some point, I'm going to get back into finance again. Not right now, but at some point I will. But I know all about Bitcoin, brother. Just right now, I got to get on my feet. I got to get everything. Everything's got to go from a negative to a positive. You know what I mean? A negative to a positive. Like I said, if anybody could be great in their hearts I just lost, in a period of 2 weeks, the two rocks of my family. My children lost their mother. I lost my wife. I lost my mother. They lost their grandmother. Anyone has a good heart out there, this is my Cash App. The comment is also pinned on the bottom. Gabriel Griffin, you can see it. He pinned the comment. This is my Cash App. And Gabriel pinned the Cash App on the bottom of this page. But if you don't see it pinned, you don't see it on the bottom of this page, here it is. It's the $ Richard Lavoy, $RICHARD LEV as a Victor OI. There is no space, no underscore in between my first and last name. Any type of small contribution would mean the world to me, would be the world to my family. We got hit very hard, man. We got hit very hard. I'm going to be right back. Gotta just go take care of my dogs, put them outside. And I might rest a little bit, though. A little tired. But I'm going to be doing a lot of lives. Mark Tube, God bless you, brother. Yeah, that's not a big surprise, Connor, is it? Not a big surprise. But anyway, God bless you. God bless all your families. I love all of you. I wish you all the best of health. Health first, happiness, and success. I will be back shortly. God bless.